know how to create lists and get random things from lists, I'm going to go back to my guess the number game, and I'm going to give random insults to people who mess up the lists or mess up the guess. So here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to go, oh, no, I guess I need to save this. All right. Now I'm going to go to my guess my number game, V4. I'm going to make a copy of it, change it to V5. And hit save. And I'm going to write a function at the beginning. So up here, I'm going to have a function. Remember, we learned how to do functions, so I'm going to say def function, which is insult. Okay, and it doesn't need any arguments at all. And what it's going to do is it's going to return an insult. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an insult list. Here are my insults. And it's a list of insults. So my first insult is, you will never beat me, human. My second insult is, you are no match for my silicon brain. Okay. Now it's actually kind of hard to see these on as the line gets really big, so I'm just going to hit return. Put it here. Let's see, can I do that? Is that how it works? I think it works that way. Does it work that way? Sure, because I can put as many spaces as I want. I think this will work. So, because spaces don't matter. I see Paris. I see France. I can see your underpants. Very mature computer. All right, so these are my list of insults right now. I'll add more insults later. This is my list of insults. Now, what I want to do is I want to return a random insult. So return insult list. And remember how I called a specific insult, so the one I want to return is random.randint 0, len insult list, and outside that bracket, -1. All right, let's see, is that going to work? So I need to make sure that my brackets match. I've got two parentheses this way, parentheses here, parentheses here, parentheses there the other way, parentheses there the other way, and bracket, and it's going to return 1. So let's just see if it works. I'll test it by putting it in here. Print insult. Okay, let's just see. All right, you are no match for my silicon brain. Stop. I see Paris, I see France. Stop. You'll never beat me, human. Yes, this is totally working. So let's get a few more insults in here. You will never beat me, human. I see Paris, I see France, I see your underpants. What else can we say? With guesses like that, I think we're in for a long game. You should probably just give up now, don't you think? Okay, these are pretty good. Let's see, and then the last one will be in quotes. This game isn't going well for you. Okay, surrender. All right, good. So now we've got our insult list, and we can return a random insult. So where do I want to insult somebody? Your guess is too high. I'm going to insult them right here. Print insult. Okay, and remember, I have to call a function. It's not just the insult, but I have to call this function because this function returns an insult. And also, if their guess is too low, I'm going to insult them again as well. All right, so let's make sure it works. Let's go ahead and run. Welcome to guess my number. I have a number in mind between 0 and 100. What's your guess? 50. Your guess is too low. You should probably just give up now, don't you think? What's your guess? Okay. My guess is too low, so I've got to go higher, 60. Still too low. You are no match for my silicon brain. What's your guess? 70. You are no match for my silicon brain, gives me the same insult twice in a row. 3 times in a row. You'll never beat me, human. Too low for guesses like that. Wow, this is a high number. 96. 90, okay, 97. That's it. Okay, I got it. And I am able to give random insults. Okay, perfect. So I have added a new function. I used a function, which is insult. I listed my insults, and it returns a random insult from my list. And so now I can give my user a random insult every time they guess the wrong number.